Hi everybody, I'm Leslie from Winchester Parks and Rec, and we want to welcome you all to National Park Trust Parks to Kids Day, which is going to be May 16th. If you've ever come to the park and done any programs with me, you know that I like to do bubbles. So bubbles are easy and they're fun, and so I'm going to show you some ways that you can do them at home or come to the park and do them with us. We have our bubble solution. You can either go and get some store-bought bubbles, or you can Google and find a way to make your own solution at home. I like to use the bubbles that I get at the store, and I do add some extra things to it. I put a couple squirts of dishwashing detergent, and then I also put a little bit of glycerin in it as well. They tend to make the bubbles a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger. One thing you want to do when you do your bubble solution is you don't want to get it foamy. You would think you would because it looks really bubbly and fun, but the more foam and more bubbles that you have in your solution, it's going to make it harder to create really big fun bubbles. So if when you're making your bubble solution up, it starts getting foamy, you can just take a slotted spoon or your hand even, scoop the bubbles off of the top so you just have a nice clear liquid. So once you have your bubble solution ready, I have a small tub that I like to put it in. You want it so that it's deep enough so that you can get whatever you're going to make your bubbles out of, so it's deep enough that you can get the solution on those. You can use your traditional wands that come with the solutions. They make some really cool small bubbles. You can use one of my favorites, which is pool rings, which you can get and make some really kind of cool bubbles as well. You can take chenille stems, which you might have from doing crafts, and just twist them together and make circles or different shapes, whatever you'd like to do. I have an orange one I've already done up here. One thing is, whenever you're using anything like this that has like a fabric like yarn or chenille stems, if you soak them in the solution for a little while before you want to use them, it does hold the liquid a little bit better, so you can get some really cool bubbles. My favorite thing to use, and probably the easiest, is just using a piece of yarn. So you can cut your string however big you would like to make your bubbles. If you make it too big, it's going to be really hard to hold it, but if you use a piece of string about this far, it will make some really cool bubbles for you. So just knot it up, soak it in the solution for a little while. Now, to do your bubbles with string, I have some that have been soaking for a little while. You have to be really patient to do this though. If you try to rush doing the bubbles, they're going to pop on you, and they may with me right now. But put the strings in the solution, and when you see a film, hold it up and let the wind take it. Right now we have some really good wind, so it's really helping me out. But if for some reason it's not super windy, get your solution on your string. When you see you have a film, just step back, and like I said, the wind will kind of collect on your film and give you some really awesome bubbles. Another thing that you might have at home that's really easy and fun to use to make bubbles are cookie cutters. It doesn't matter what shape or size, but if you just put them in the solution, you can blow gently, and there again, make some really cool bubbles.